It's a fact. Time is money and everything needs support. What do I mean by that? Had a guy walk by my house the other day while I was on the phone doing a coach call outside. And this guy comes by and I can tell that he's door knocking. So as he's walking up the driveway, I sort of walked up to him and I said, "Can I help you?" He looks at me and he's got a stack of business cards. He says, "Yeah, I'm just a realtor with such and such company and I'm just coming by." I said, "Perfect, I'm just on the phone right now. Can't talk at the moment, but glad you came by." I said, "Why don't you give me a call?" Now, I didn't have a business card on me. I just kind of pointed to my sweatshirt that I had on, which the big Mindshare 101 logo, and I said, "Give me a call." And he says, "Oh, you're a realtor." I said, "No, I coach realtors." He says, "Oh, yeah, okay, have a great day." And he left. Now, here's the question. He took all this time to go door knocking, had a big stack of business cards on him, and I give him all sorts of credit for doing it. But I still haven't heard from him. This has been an entire week, and he has not gotten in touch with me. Now, when we talk about time is money and everything needs support, think about this. How much time did he spend door knocking that day? And little insight into this, a couple hours later, I saw him walking the street, so I give this guy a lot of credit. He was spending a lot of time. But the bigger thing becomes, how did he support that effort, that time that he put in? What did he do to support it? So far, I'll tell you, I still haven't had the phone call, as I mentioned a moment ago. Now, why didn't he call me? Why didn't he follow up with me? Now, you could be coming up with a million reasons right now going, "Oh, well, he might have thought this," or "Oh, well, he might have done this," or "Oh, well, maybe whatever. Maybe he didn't have your number." Excuse me just a moment. You just walked to my house. You can see my address on my house. You know what street you're on. It's not very difficult to get my phone number, is it? It's not very difficult to even come back, is it? Hey, I just told you to follow me or watch me or find me on social media or find me online. The logo is right there. The hashtag is right there. You get the Mindshare 101. There it is. It's right here. I just told you to go and find me online. Why didn't you follow up with me? I mean, how many people did you actually speak with that day? How many people opened their door to even be receptive to the fact that you were door knocking, to even give you the opportunity to do your pitch? How many people? Probably not a whole heck of a lot. Here I am, greeting you when you come up to my house, telling you to get in touch with me, and yet you still don't follow up. Why? You see, that's the support part. You went and you put the time in to do the door knock. You put the effort in to do the door knock. Like I've said 3 times, I give you a lot of credit for it. But where's the follow-up? Where's the support mechanism that's actually going to convert that marketing strategy that you just did? That little tactic of door knocking. What kind of support? Where's the phone call? Where's the email? Where's the follow-up? Where's the finding me on social media and connecting with me and say, "Hey, I just walked up to your driveway and you told me to find you and I found you"? Where is that? Now, I want you to think about this as we're approaching the fall market, which, by the way, it's coming up like next week. And if you're not ready for it, if you haven't already put your marketing in place, you are already late. But hey, never too late. You can still do this, and I encourage you to do it. But as you're doing it, I don't want you to think about a Band-Aid fix. I don't want you to think about just throwing stuff out there just for the sake of throwing stuff out there and running some random campaign. I want you to think about who is the audience that you are trying to talk to. Who is it that you are trying to get deals from? And yes, if you said to me any homeowner or home seller or whatever, somebody that wants to, move their home buyer, home seller, you get what I'm saying? That's not it. Because there's like 36 million people or 36 million of us in this country that, for the most part, live in a home, right? And many of us own our home. But that's way too big of an audience. You've got to get hyper local. You got to start thinking about the area within you work. You got to start thinking about that contact list. In fact, primary, group number 1, your contact list, those are the people that you got to be going after at all times. So as you're thinking about putting a marketing campaign in place for the fall, I want you to think about who is my audience? Who are the people that I'm going after? Where do I get most of my business from? Because once you figure out where you get your business from, that's where you go get more of it. You see, but always remember, time and effort. You've got to make sure that that time and that effort that you're putting in is actually going to result in something. And that comes back to supporting. So we got to make sure we support what we do with another channel, another tactic, so we can do the fall, we can get the conversion. And of course, the best conversion always comes from your contact list. So go work that and go build that Mindshare.